In today's Weekend News Roundup, Police Commissioner issues apology for leaked incomplete video. Territory rejects apology. Premier Wheatley says Governor to address Commissioner of Police on the Police in Paradise video. Junior Minister for Tourism Kelvin Maduro-Caines denounces Police in Paradise video. 2 weeks later, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force issues a statement on the arrest of Mr. Kelvin Thomas, who is charged in connection with ESHS perimeter wall. The community calls the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force statement a deterrent. District 1 Representative Andrew Fahie submits notice of absence to the House of Assembly. 3-month transitional grant program established, and the Honorable Premier says it would not be in the territory's best interest to remove my brother as special envoy. Mr. Glenford Malone has been appointed Deputy Managing Director of the Regulation at the Financial Services Commission, and BVI Red Cross Association signs MOU.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Welcome everybody. It's Sunday, July 3rd, 2022. I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from the beautiful British Virgin Islands. A happy Sunday to one and all. Thank you so much for joining us. Now on with the top stories of the week. Commissioner of Police Mark Collins has issued an apology to the public following the circulation of a video that has received major criticism from residents. The video, which is 5 minutes and 38 seconds in length, is entitled Police in Paradise and includes Commissioner Collins as well as members of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force. The content of the video consists of major recent criminal events in the territory, including the 2021 murder of Deverson Williams, which was captured on CCTV camera in the Fish Bay area. Now viewers, the footage was graphically displayed numerous times within the video and was accompanied by other sensitive information, including the number of times Williams was shot and the areas around his body where the bullets penetrated. Following the backlash from the public, Commissioner Collins issued a statement apologizing on behalf of himself and the police force. Since the police commissioner's apology, the public has blatantly rejected his apology, with many calling for him to resign. Governor His Excellency John Ranking has expressed that he will be addressing the matter involving the recently leaked graphical video entitled Police in Paradise with the Commissioner of Police Mark Collins. This is according to Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalio D. Wheatley, who made the disclosure in a statement on Monday, June 27th. Premier Wheatley said the video was a very unfortunate depiction of the territory with its highly damaging implications to the BVI's tourism product. Now, Junior Minister for Tourism, the Honorable Kelvin Maduro-Caines, released a statement denouncing the video and said it is a direct attack on the BVI's tourism product. It was announced on Monday that a 3-month transitional grant program will be implemented by the Social Development Department for monthly grant recipients referred from the House of Assembly. Minister for Health, the Honorable Marlon A. Penn, said during the tenure of the program, each recipient will be evaluated to determine whether any elements of fraud exist among some of the applicants. A total of 362 persons presently receive grants from the House of Assembly. The ongoing investigation into the Elmore Stout High School perimeter wall project has so far resulted in one male being slapped with 3 charges. He is 55-year-old businessman Kelvin Thomas of Chowell Estate, Tortola, who is being charged with obtaining property by deception, making a false statement to a public officer, and possession of the proceeds of criminal conduct. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force confirmed the charges, stating that Thomas was released on bail. Now, viewers, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force announcement of the arrest comes 2 weeks after it took place, and residents are calling it a deterrent from the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force recent video scandal. Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalio D. Wheatley believes that it would not be in the Virgin Islands' best interest to remove his brother Benito Wheatley from the present capacity as special envoy to the Premier. This was the sentiment shared by Premier Wheatley after a small section of the population raised concerns after having his brother Benito as his special envoy may be, they say, a conflict of interest. When asked about his opinion on the matter at a recent press conference, Premier Wheatley said that his brother's experience over the last 4 administrations makes him the perfect candidate for the role which he served prior to him becoming Premier of the Virgin Islands. He also made mention to the fact that Virgin Islanders in key positions are oftentimes forced to work with their family members because of the close proximity and the small number of persons in the territory. In a recent press conference on Friday, July 1st, Premier of the Virgin Islands announced the names of the 16 named commissioners that will sit on the Constitutional Review Committee. Take a look at Premier Wheatley's announcement.
The biggest challenge for delivery by all concerned was recommendation A2 concerning the Constitutional Review Commission. As you know, the forthcoming Constitutional Review will consider the aspirations and changes the people of the Virgin Islands wish to see in their next constitution. A total of 16 commissioners have been approved by Cabinet. Agreement of 14 of those persons was unanimous, while 2 were not. Despite this, representation of the interests of the Virgin Islands is robust, and the people of the territory can be assured that their perspective will be strongly represented. The members of the Constitutional Review Commission include Mrs. Lisa Penn-Letsom, Chairman, Ms. Janice Stout, Deputy Chairman, Dr. Charles Wheatley, Mr. Ronnie Skelton, Mrs. Bernadine Louis, Reverend Dr. Melvin Turnbull, Dr. Benedicta Samuels, Dr. Steve Leonard, Miss Maya Barry, Mr. Cendric Shinnery, Miss Noni Georges, Mr. Coy Levins, Mr. Raja Smith, Mr. Sir Dennis Byron, Mrs. Tanya Cassie Parker, and Miss Suzanne Demos. This membership reflects picks from leaders of parties in the House of Assembly, the leader of the opposition, member of the opposition, various persons from the sister islands, and persons, of course, with the expertise and the experience and the background to be able to contribute to this very important commission. I employ each constitutional commissioner to carry out their duty with integrity and with a view to what is in the best interest of the people of these Virgin Islands.
Representative of the 1st District and former Premier Andrew A. Fahie, for the first time since his arrest in April in the United States, has submitted a notice of absence to the House of Assembly. This was confirmed by the Speaker of the House of Assembly, the Honorable Corinne George Mascott, during the 4th sitting of the 4th session of the 4th House of Assembly earlier today.
I have the following announcements to make. Please note that the following members have given notice of their absence from today's sitting. Minister for Natural Resources and Labor, Honorable Melvin Turnbull. Minister for Education, Culture, Youth Affairs and Sports, Honorable Shari De Castro. And member for the 1st District, Honorable Andrew Fahie. Thank you.
And this statement actually took place earlier this week. Fahie recently released on bail after posting a bond that was granted in the sum of $1 million by U.S. District Judge Kathleen Williams. On the financial services sector, the British Virgin Islands Financial Services Commission has confirmed the appointment of Mr. Glenford Malone as Deputy Managing Director, Regulation, with effect from the 1st of January 2022. The Deputy Managing Director, Regulation in the Commission's Chief Regulatory Office responsibility is geared at implementing the Commission's overall regulatory strategy. The Ministry of Health and Social Development and the BVI Red Cross Association has signed a memorandum of understanding that will establish a framework for strengthening the operational partnership between the two entities, according to a government-commissioned media release. The MOU provides a broad framework and agreed principles for mutual cooperation and coordination between the parties in preparation for responding to disaster relief situations at all levels, in rendering also assistance and service to victims of disasters, as well as other services for cooperation may be mutually beneficial. Viewers, that's it for today's news weekend roundup. I want to thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Sunday morning. Of course, we're happy to bring you the weekend's highlights that took place during the week. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, and of course like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I will see you next week on Tuesday, that is. Do have a beautiful territory holiday tomorrow. Enjoy the beach, have a good time, and of course remember Virgin Islands pride. I'm Ron Grant. I will see you again as we deliver your daily dose of local, regional, and international content. We're 284 News, your source for honest and impartial news, right here on 284 Media. Happy Sunday, everybody. Bye-bye.
You value traditions. Today, you value music. You value education. Family. I love you. Service.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch at camp? You say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFO seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
All right, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What do you really? Hey, this ain't like you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out that trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I even watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.